This is Acebeam P20 and I always wanted to buy one of these. Unfortunately, for two reasons, I couldn't afford to buy. One is the price, the second is the size. Acebeam has been listening to us really well, and finally, they have given us Acebeam P20 Mini. Now, let's quickly unbox this and see what we get. Hello everyone, welcome to 86 Glue and Gears. Today we have the P20 Mini. So this is something which I have been waiting for because P20 was slightly large and it was quite expensive. So finally, Acebeam has listened to us and given the best of both the world, where performance and the price is something which they have considered really well and listened to all the customers. So let's quickly unbox and see what we get. So the packaging is, as usual, very nice. They have this magnetic latch which you can open, and once you open it, you are greeted with the accessory box. Then we have the flashlight itself, and it's really well packaged, and you can see there's a small section for which they have also inserted a foam so that it doesn't get damaged while transporting. So that's really nice packaging. So then we have the holster, and then we have the accessory box. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we get. Okay, so we have the user manual. Please go through it so that you have all the information which is required. Acebeam has managed to keep everything inside this small user manual, which includes all the information which is required, starting from your lumens, rundown time, everything, even the maintenance, everything. So please do take a look and make sure that you have this handy for all the information which is required. So here we have the warranty card, we have the product quality certification, then we have a tiny USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and this is the flat type, and this is the first time I'm seeing a flat type, which is a nice addition. Then we have the really good high quality lanyard, which you have the spacer, so you can wear this around your hand and lock it. So if you just put it in, and then you can lock this so that it doesn't accidentally fall off your hand. So that's a really nice, thoughtful addition. Then we have a tail cap. This is something which I noticed we got from the L35 Gen 2 also. And we have really nice two fat O-rings. And then we get an amber or yellow filter. Nice. And this is made out of metal. So you have a thread outside, so you can thread it in on the head. Really nice. And it does have anti-reflective coating done. Nice. So we'll come back to this. Okay, so here we have the flashlights, and it is a really high quality holster. So this is something which I noticed we get in T29 and L35, a really high quality material used. So you get this belt strap, and also you can put it through your belt, and then you have a holder for your clip. Excuse me. And you can see it has a little bit of rigidness so that it doesn't crumble upon being crushed or from external forces. So really high quality. Really high quality. Now here we have the Acebeam P20 Mini. Now this thing redefines the definition of built like a tank. So if you see, the body is completely out of metal and it feels solid in your hand. Really solid. So you get really aggressive cooling fins or heat sinks, and then they have introduced a metal cap or a metal flap for USB-C charging port. Very thoughtful of Acebeam. And then we have a very aggressive looking head. So let's remove the lens. And there we have the SFT 60. A really nice quality deep reflector. And I can understand that this is going to be really nice and throwy. And also there's a glow in the dark ring, or there's a gasket which is glow in the dark. You can see the green, right? So this is something which I noticed also in T29. So you do get the handle or a cigar holder, and then we have the tail switch, then we have the side switch. So let's quickly remove the battery and see. So Acebeam has updated the battery, and they have given a 6400 milliamp hour battery. So this is a 21700 cell. The best part is they have not only updated the battery capacity, they made it 24 amp, which can withstand 25 amp, and it has a USB-C charging port built into it. So that's really nice. So basically you have two different way of charging this, using the USB-C built into the body and the USB-C port which is built into the charger. And the third way is obviously you can put it in a external charger and charge it. So really nice quality tail cap. And looking at the crown, I think we can make it stand. Oh yes, we can make it stand. All right, so before we move on to the UI, let's see some known figures. So this is Acebeam T29, and you can see, and this is Acebeam L35 Gen 2. So you can see it sits right between these two flashlights as per the size. And as you know that T29 and L35 is also really well built, but this P20 takes that quite a step ahead by the look of this head. You can see it looks really purposeful. And I can assure you this, if you drop this multiple times, it's going to take it without any worries. Not that I'm going to do any torture test, because every flashlight I have is purchased by my own hard-earned money, so I can't afford, or I can't take that torture. It feels really difficult for me to do it. If I drop it accidentally, that's something, but I'm not going to do that. So here we have the P20. So another good thing which I notice about the P20 is that it also carries the same philosophy of the buttons. As you see, we have two buttons which is on the side and the tail. So Acebeam has been implementing this idea of using these buttons independently, and they have carried forward the same idea to this P20 Mini. So I'm really happy, because there are few flashlights which I own which does have the side switch and the tail switch, but it is dependent on the tail switch operation. So this is the Workhorse TD01C, which I really like because it's a very good potent thrower, but unless and until I use the back switch, I'm not able to use the side switch. But Acebeam makes it very clear. So if you want, you can use the side switch or the tail switch. So that's something which I really appreciate about Acebeam and the UI, what they have thought. So that was T29, and this is the L35. You can see I can use the side switch or the tail switch independently. It's not that I have to switch on the tail first to use the side. So you can directly go to the tactical mode, or you can use it as a regular. So that's a really good thing what I love about Acebeam flashlights. So they have also given the same UI. So if I want, I can use the side switch or I can use the tail switch, right? So if you are using the tail switch, it directly goes to the turbo, and after a minute or two, it will step down. But as we are using as we are getting SFT 60, you can expect a better thermal performance than the SFT90. So this sits right between SFT42R and SFT90, right? So it is going to perform better than SFT42R, but in terms of brute force, it is not going to outperform SFT90, but it does really well according to the spec sheet and whatever I've learned. It is doing a really good job. Also, it's not going to be as hot as SFT90, so it is going to run much cooler. It is going to get hot, there's no doubt about it, but it's going to run cooler than SFT90. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing perform if we put SFT42R and SFT90 of similar category of flashlights. So let me know in the comment if you want to see L21B, which I have here, which has the SFT42R, and there's another L21B which has the SFT90. Should I go ahead and do a side-by-side test with SFT42R and SFT90 versus this SFT60? It will be very interesting to see. So before we move on, let's quickly see the UI. So if I press and hold, it gives you the moonlight. So this is your moonlight. Press and hold, cycles through all your brightness. So it has like 5 levels of brightness. Starting from moonlight, it will be 6, 1 level, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. And if I double click, that goes directly to turbo. Oops, it's getting hot, right? So if I press and hold, let's go to medium. So consider that this is level 3. If I switch it off, will it come back to the same brightness? Yes. So it does have memory. Now, if I double click, directly goes to turbo. Triple click, goes to strobe. Now, this is a variable strobe, which I really like. For T29, I noticed it doesn't have a variable strobe. So this is like a fixed strobe, you can see. On the other hand, the P20 Mini does get a variable strobe. So this is fast, and now see, yeah, here's the variation. So they have updated the strobe. So I don't think we have any other mode like SOS and beacon. So let's give it a try. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, or 1 2. Nope, we don't have. So to confirm, we'll quickly go and check the manual. Okay, so we just have strobe. So you can see triple press goes to strobe, but there is no additional options of SOS or beacon. So that's something which is similar to T29 and the L35. All right, so let's quickly see how the filter works. So let's get the filter out. And right now, if you see, it's white light, right? Now, to add the filter, you just get it in, start trading in. And now you have the yellow filter or the amber filter on. So let's start, and you can see we have turned it into the amber color. So this is going to be really nice for foggy situation, because yellow or amber color travels really well in fog. So you might lose out a little bit of lumens, but I don't think that should bother you, because SFT60 is pretty bright and it is going to make no difference adding this, or you're not going to be worried about losing a little bit of lumens because of the filter. So let's go out and see how this thing performs. Today we have Acebeam P20 Mini, and this is the brand new release from Acebeam, which comes with a SFT60. So you can see here we have the very nice deep reflector. It's a smooth reflector, and this looks like a purpose-built flashlight. So I was waiting for this to release, because I wanted to get the P20, but it was pretty large and pretty expensive. But Acebeam has listened to us and given the P20 Mini. So let's start with the moonlight. So this is the moonlight, and you can barely see it. This is level 2. Now you can see a very nice hotspot and a good amount of spill. So on this particular brightness, which is level 2 or actually level 1, the first one was your moonlight, it's not very evident, but from level 3 onwards you can see it gets really clear. This is level 4, level 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is level 4, and double click for turbo. So I think we are blowing up the detail, so let me drop it. Yeah, now it's better. So this is low, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So let's do one more time. So this is moonlight. You can barely make it on the camera. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So level 4, you can see everything. You can easily throw at a distance, and double click, this goes directly to turbo. Really good. And as the brightness goes up, you get really a good amount of spill. So you can see this is crazy good. And so it is thermal throttling now because it has reached its temperature. really nice. Sorry about the environmental noise. Alright, so it is hot now. Alright, here we have Acebeam P20 Mini. Let me know in the comment if you like it. Alright, so you saw the beam shot and it was really nice, right? So it has a nice tight hotspot and a good amount of spill. So it did perform really well, and as I mentioned, the build quality is top notch. So this is going to stay for a very long time with you. So I will add the link to the video. So if you like this video and you wish to pick it up, you can use the link. It won't cost you anything extra, but it will help the channel to grow. And I will be able to bring more flashlights like this so that you can make a purchase decision, right? So thank you so much for watching. You have a great day and I see you in the next one.